What is up, my fellow Titans? It's your favorite radioactive gaming Titan, the Evolved Godzilla, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. So, today I'm going to be showing you guys three custom maps I made in Jurassic World Evolution 3. And as y'all can see, or as y'all might think, I'm in the Din Badlands archaeological site, but I just copied the entrance and the section in front of us from the game, or from the campaign, because I like those. So bear with me on that. Now, I don't know if I will upload these maps to the workshop, or maybe just this place, because these three parks I built, they're pretty much for practice. It'll take a while for me to build it, but I am going to be building a square map park with all land animals, flyers, and aquatics. And I just have three separate parks, so I can learn how to build with each different category from land, air, and aquatics before I build a massive wildlife preserve, kind of like what I did with Jurassic World Evolution 2. But anyway, let's get going, shall we? Now, a majority of this looks like the campaign, like this whole section right here. This is my favorite part of the whole campaign. This whole little tourist area. Got the little dig site here. What is this place called? Dino Center. Got the skeletons, and I put this T-Rex skeleton here myself. Now this, along with the entrance that y'all seen at the beginning, y'all can download those uh, from the workshop because I uploaded those. And it's pretty much the Evolved Godzilla, I'm pretty sure. If not, then uh, I'll have a caption at the top of the screen if I remember to do it. But anyway, here we got the arrival point, the bus station, which I like. I obviously put the buses here. Up this way is the research and staff center. Also where I got the hatchery. And now we will get on with the little tour. And what better way to do that than in first person mode? Now this little tunnel here and this enclosure right here, I got inspirations from a YouTuber, and I pretty much like the idea for this enclosure here. But before we get into the dinosaurs, here's our guest area. Let me hide that. We got the gift shop, the food, or the restaurant, and the bar area. We got the hotel, which I like the new hotels that they have for Evolution 3. Here we got a dig site where you guys can dig up the fossils of a Quetzalcoatlus, a Velociraptor, or in real life, Deinonychus, because Deinonychus was found in this general area, not Velociraptor, and Dunkleosteus, which I love these fossils, fossil editions. And I pretty much just recreated the scene from Jurassic Park because I love the opening dig site scene. Got more skeletons. Now over this way, we just follow this path, and we enjoy the rocky terrain. This was also an inspiration from the same YouTuber, this bamboo wall. Along with the bamboo wall behind this, I put this little gazebo or picnic area here myself. And here we got a natural look of the place, which I adore in this game. We can have a fence that's like a real life zoo. And I don't see any of the animals here. It might be in the back. Yep. The first dinosaurs I decided to create is Guanlong. My now #1 favorite dinosaur in Jurassic World Evolution 3. The infamous Guanlong Wukai. The granddaddy of Tyrannosaurus. And obviously I have a mated pair. The male has more flashy colors on the crest, which I love, the fiery colors. And he even got a patch of red throat feathers, some yellow feathers on his tail. And I love how Frontier is adding dinosaurs that are not only looking super accurate to our current understanding of dinosaurs, but also dinosaurs with feathers, proper feathers, and it just makes Guanlong beautiful in this game. And obviously they have 2 babies. Y'all seen one laying down in front of Daddy. A boy and a girl. Yep. Big brother and little sister just hiding in the bushes. Now with platforms or with viewing spots like this, I have them for every enclosure except for the dangerous carnivores and for some of the larger herbivores like the sauropods, because I want it to feel like, or I want it to make it seem like not all herbivores are gentle giants, as they're always portrayed as. So, with the sauropod that's in the background, y'all will see that I don't have a viewing area like this. But anyway, another one of my favorite dinosaurs that they added in the game is our very own feathered ornithomimid, Ornithomimus himself. And my god, they look beautiful, especially the males. You know, it's hard to choose the colors that I wanted for his neck feathers. But I've been doing some research online, and I seen something saying that it's possible that male Ornithomimus had blue feathers, like a dull colors on the body, but its neck kind of blue. And also it reminds me of the prehistoric park Ornithomimus. The males had like blue feathers, or the ones in prehistoric park didn't have feathers. Oh lord. Iguanodons fighting for dominance. I have no control over that. It's a natural thing, but anyway. The Ornithomimus in prehistoric park has a blue neck and a blue head, where in the females, they don't. And Mama's just sleeping right now. And then they have a whole... This baby's just this full circle. There's a whole swarm of these babies. Aww. That was cute. And for each creature, I have 2 parents and just a whole uh, swarm of babies. A handful of babies, I should say. And we're back to Daddy. And this park is pretty much, well, pretty much every park I'm going to build will have dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and aquatics that look fairly accurate to our current understanding of the animals. And this is what I mean. I don't have it exactly like these viewing areas, but with some dangerous carnivores, I just have the giant fences. But anyway, up next is my favorite of the Spinosaurids in the game, Suchomimus. And here's the male. I love the Jurassic World wiki design or colors of Suchomimus, so I just decided to go with these colors for the male because they look cool. For the females, I just gave them dull colors, or gave her dull colors. And my favorite thing about this game is that a majority of the dinosaurs can swim. And I love that, especially since we have the Pyroraptor that swims in Jurassic World Dominion. And here's one of the baby Suchomimuses. These guys are adorable as babies. And I just love them. They're just so cute and so fun to watch. They're just so fun to watch swim around, run around, play with each other, play with their parents. And I love the inclusion of waterfalls. And I'm pretty sure okay, a majority of my enclosures do have waterfalls. Some of them don't, though. But y'all will enjoy them anyway. Over this way we got Psittacosaurus. One of the few dinosaurs that we know a lot about regarding how they look, maybe what color they were, and something else we know so much about, and I'm not going to mention that. But anyway, they are just adorable little creatures. The ancestor, or I should say the granddaddies of ceratopsians. The parrot lizard themselves. Aww! If the grass wasn't in the way, we would have had a perfect interaction between mom and baby. And I just have a whole bunch of baby Psittacosauruses. They're just so darn cute. One's buried its head in the tree. This one's a cute color. A lot of them are super needy when it comes to their enclosures. I don't know why. This one I recently had to expand. Well, I had to expand both the Psittacosaurus and this enclosure. And I had to switch them around because so I can try to get specifically this baby Psittacosaurus, and yet y'all can see that I have a decently good enclosure for them. And this baby, along with the youngest, they're needy. They're needy little buggers. But anyway, one of my favorite Protoceratopsians... Oh, good lord. I just said the name. One of my favorite ceratopsians in the world is Protoceratops. Oh, good lord. I haven't done a video like this for a while, ever since I've done my final farewell to Jurassic World Evolution 2. But here's Protoceratops. There's the male. It was hard to figure out what colors to make Protoceratops, but from what I read, they would have had some natural camouflage to blend in with the sand. And I think it said some black spots or some dark spots. And I specifically added it to the males to show off the sexual dimorphism. But anyway, that was Daddy sleeping. Mama's digging. And y'all can see that even with the Psittacosaurus, the males have big quills on their tails, while the females have shorter quills. And the babies just have super stubby quills. And I love the baby Protoceratops. Pretty much what you get when you see a baby Protoceratops, a very small reduced frill, which will eventually grow into these when they get older. You can't really see it there, but I mean, you can kind of see it. And one thing I like about the baby Protoceratops is that when they're juveniles, they run around on all fours. Or, on all fours. On two legs, I mean. Oh, here they go. They run around on two legs. And when the baby Psittacosauruses are small, they just walk around on all fours while the parents walks around on two legs. And y'all may notice that I have some empty enclosures. I will get to those later. But we'll actually come here to the sauropod enclosure, and y'all can see I got no viewing area. Just a traditional viewing platform. And here we have Patagotitan, the biggest sauropod the biggest dinosaur I have in my park. Absolutely gorgeous. One moment. Had to switch the time of day so y'all can see these colors of these Patagotitans. This one looks like Daddy, a daddy's girl, and we got this little boy with some green on his back. That's interesting. And yeah, here's how their enclosure looks. And Mama just bounced for some reason. Another one of my favorite ceratopsians is a pretty recent one that was discovered. Loki ceratops. And, of course, I had to make the male green, and his son is actually green as well. So beautiful. And here's the female. Made her gray. I honestly didn't know what colors to make the female Loki ceratops, but I figured the males will have more flashy colors while the females don't. I might make the females green, maybe a darker green, while the males have more brighter green colors around the body and the brighter frill. And then here's Mommy's little girls, and the youngest, Loki Jr. Looks so much like his daddy. They're just so adorable. Here's the viewing area for them, the viewing platform for them. Also, big shout out to Dino Guy. I downloaded one of his builds. That's the Delicate Arch build that he made. So, big shout out to Dino Guy, and I hope you're seeing this video, dude. You make some amazing videos. And the reason why I decided to use Dino Guy's Delicate Arch video, oh good lord. The reason why I decided to use Delicate Arch made by Dino Guy is because of this raptor that I put in this enclosure. Utah Raptor. And these guys are just as amazing as they were in Evolution 2. And I love how the males have more bulky necks than the females. But they look beautiful regardless. And the babies are so cute. And I don't know why they got this steam coming off of them, but Daddy's boy. And here's Mommy's girl. Well, this one's more maroon color, I think, with some blue feathers. I don't know. She's adorable, though. You gonna interact with Mommy? No, you're just gonna follow her. Oh well. Adorable either way. Anyway, we'll come back over here. And, with Guanlong, it was the first new creature that I added in this park. The first creature I've ever added in this park was the redesign of Deinonychus. It looks so much better than the tadpole or basilisk lizard mutant, and I can't build a park of accurate dinosaurs without adding this guy. They are just so gorgeous. The sexual dimorphism is beautiful. The male has the feather crown, and I do kind of like the Deinonychus from, or the default or the original design of Deinonychus, so I gave the males the red colors as a homage to the original. The females have some dull colors, which is understandable because it's possible that females have dull colors. And I got some mini little feather dusters. Literally. There's so much dust. There's large dust clouds coming off of them. I don't know if it's on my end or if it's on Frontier's end, but oh, you guys are playing. Aw. That's adorable. I love these little baby raptors. And up next is a recent addition, actually. Iguanodon. Now, I don't remember entirely, but I think I said that the Biosyn's version of Iguanodon was a little bit more accurate. I was completely wrong. I did research, and it turns out that Frontier's design is more accurate than the Biosyn's design. So, I'll be adding the Frontier's model of Iguanodon in my parks from now on, because in real life, they got bulky arms, long bulky arms, and these guys look a lot more like Iguanodon. This little girl? Yeah, little girl has beautiful green on her. That's what I call natural camouflage. And the son, I think, has a mix of his parents' colors. No, he's more of a black color. And if it ain't obvious, I kind of made the male look like Aladar without making it so super obvious. I wanted him to look like Aladar, but I wanted him to have some natural color to him. Then we don't know the exact color of Iguanodon, or the exact coloration of Iguanodon, so until we figure out the true color of Iguanodon, this will be what I have, so take whatever I show y'all with a grain of salt. And I like how the babies are walking in a bipedal locomotion, while the parents are walking in a quadrupedal locomotion. Mama's probably going in to eat, yep. Now, up next is one of my favorite Carcharodontosaurids, the Concavinator. And I love the sexual dimorphism on these guys. This is the male, and the ridge, the nasal ridge, and the quills, and not to mention the hump on the males are bigger than the females. Here's the female. Her quills are nowhere as big compared to the males. And her hump is like almost half the size of the males, and her nasal ridge isn't as pronounced as it is on the males, but I like that. Pretty cool. And then here's the babies. Little boy looks like daddy, and the little girl whose tail's sticking out from the tree looks like mommy. Let's speed up time a little, shall we? Oh, there we go. So here's the baby, and I love how the hump and the feathers are reduced. However, I don't like how the juvenile concavenators are breaking their wrists. And if y'all watch Dino Guy, y'all probably heard that from him. But I agree with him, I do not like the wrist breaking. But the adults, they're not breaking their wrists. But they're still cool either way. Now, the final dinosaur I have here in the Badlands is by far the best Tyrannosauroid in the game. The infamous Utyrannus. And I still love the Utyrannus in this game. No sexual dimorphism other than the coloration. Hang on. Are their heads a little different? Well, besides the colors. I'm not seeing any differences with their nasal ridges or lacrimal crests. And there gonna be an interaction? No. Mama's girl right here. And I love how stubby the baby Utyrannus are. They're so adorable, and they're so fun. And here's little boy. If you get out of your daddy's butt, I would show everyone. But yeah, they're so adorable. I love them. Now, regarding the empty enclosures, like this one, and this one, they are for returning dinosaurs. Like, this one I have planned for Dinochirus. This one I have for Sinosauropteryx. And this one I have for Gigantoraptor. And this open area right here is an enclosure for maybe a future, maybe a brand new future creature, future dinosaur that Frontier might create for us. So yeah. But anyway, uh, that is it for here in the Badlands, and I'm gonna stop the recording for a moment so that we can fast travel to Hawaii. Aloha, my fellow Titans. I'm back, but this time, like I said, we are in Hawaii. And, I know what y'all might be thinking. Evolve, why aren't you showing us the pterosaurs first? Well, because my original idea was to have dinosaurs, flyers, and aquatics all in one park, which is the Badlands. But as I was putting more of my chosen dinosaurs in the park, I realized that I had to make a hard choice. Go with just dinosaurs or not have my favorite creatures or my favorite dinosaurs in the Badlands. So I decided at first to not have aquatics in the Badlands, and then I decided to get rid of the pterosaurs, and I made a whole new park specifically for the pterosaurs. And for this place, I obviously have this from the campaign as well, because I love the Dinosaur Integration Network. And as y'all can see, I have a crap ton of buildings with with their names on it. But regarding the guest buildings, they're Jurassic Park themed because, well, come on, it's Hawaii. I need something to match the aesthetic of Hawaii. And I do have the Dunkleosteus fountain and statue, whatever. Unfortunately, I do not have Dunkleosteus in this park because they're not entirely accurate because of their length, unfortunately. But I might add them, but maybe or maybe not. And yeah, I don't really have a lot of aquatics here, but I decided to open my park anyway. I'll just get right into the lagoons that are empty. This lagoon right here will be for, well, the name's right there, Shonisaurus. I hope I spelt that name right. And then this one will be for the Archelon because, well, come on, I love the Archelon. And I forgot to add a viewing gallery because they love to hang out on the rock. Meh. When I get started on my square map, I'll get everything situated. But for the marine life that I do have, I only got 3 species. Up first is one of my favorite plesiosaurs of all time, the Attenborosaurus. And they just look beautiful. And I'm pretty sure these guys are accurate. I've been researching on what dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution 2 and 3 are the most accurate, and Attenborosaurus was one of them, apparently. I will say this, they're a lot more accurate than the snake-headed Plesiosaurus and the spiky-head Elasmosaurus. What in the world? Oh. What the? And that's glitched. One of my Attenborosaurus babies are still airborne. Weird. Hang on, let me try to fix that. Huh. So yeah, after I'm done with this recording, or after I get this video up, I'm definitely gonna start working on my massive prehistoric wildlife preserve. But anyway, other than this little technical difficulty that we have going on here, I decided to add the Jurassic tour. There we go. Because when I was building, I realized that there was this incline that led up to here. And then I decided, why get rid of it when I can just do this? That, and I have the monorail. And I also wanted to use these vehicles because I kind of like them. But anyway, we got 2 massive apex predators here, but first, before we get into them, I want to show the Cretaceous Cruise. Now, I haven't completed the campaign all the way because I'm too lazy to do it. So I had a limited option of statues to put. So I had a limited option of statues that I can put around this area. So it's a combination of props, like the boat from the lagoon, the Megalodon statue. Shout out to the Jaws ride in Universal. a Spinosaurus skeleton, well, a partial Spinosaurus skeleton. Got an angry T-Rex right here. An herbivore or a shoreline with some herbivores. And then towards the end, we have a Mama Rex with her two babies, finally reunited. And then it all ends back here. But anyway, on to the apex predators. Up first, we have the mighty Chronosaurus. And apparently the male's all up in his mate's butt, socializing. Oh, that's so beautiful. Aw. Ah. In my defense, they go up to the surface anyway, so that's not my fault. But they are beautiful. They look the same, but the males have black in their stripes, while the female doesn't. And I figured, there really isn't that much sexual dimorphism with aquatic life. And then here's little boy. Looks like his mommy, mostly. With the stripes, I mean. And I love how stubby he looks, especially with his skull. And I realized something. Chronosaurus was found in Australia. Attenborosaurus was found in the UK or Europe. And this is pretty much the only prehistoric behemoth or prehistoric leviathan that's ever been discovered here in Florida. The mighty Megalodon. Oh. And I only have one. For now, at least. But he is still amazing looking. So fascinating. So amazing. Where are you going, buddy? You're just swimming in a circle. Oh well. He's happy, that's all I care about. I just care that they're happy. Now, the original plan was to only have a marine life here, but at first I was cheating, technically, and I had Suchomimuses in this area right here where the two waterfalls are. Because at first I had the aviaries in the Badlands, but I decided, no, keep it a marine life park only, or a marine life sanctuary only. So yeah, I'm gonna end this section really quick, and then we will go to the aviaries. So see y'all there. Alright, welcome back, my fellow Titans. I hope y'all enjoyed that little fast travel from Hawaii to here in Clark State, which is right outside of Las Vegas, and y'all can see on the top of the screen, it's in the distance. Now, y'all can see this park is closed. This is the only sanctuary that I built that's closed. Because of the lack of pterosaurs I have, and I only have 2 created. And the reason behind that is the lack of pterosaurs that are accurate enough to win themselves a spot in my park. I mean, I get the Quetzalcoatlus looks accurate skeletally, but it's way too oversized. So, probably not going to add that, but might as well say what I had planned for the empty aviary since we're here. This aviary right here was meant for J. Helopterus, or J. Holopterus, the little bat pterosaur. I love those little guys. And this enclosure was originally meant for a returning pterosaur, maybe Marodactylus. I think that's how you say its name. Or a new pterosaur that Frontier will add into the roster of dinosaurs. Well, pterosaurs at this point. Pterosaurs aren't dinosaurs. But to get to, or to kick things off, we will start off with the pterosaurs I do have. What better way to start this off, than with the new pterosaur that was added in the game, the beautiful Ajara. Now I said I would select dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and aquatic creatures that were accurate, and I know that the Ajara is not entirely accurate, specifically with its diet. In the game, it's a piscivore, but in real life, it would have been a frugivore. It would have eaten fruits like other tapajarids, but that's just a minor inaccuracy. Now, with these guys, from the sources I read, it said that their colors probably would have been something to match the desert to give them a little bit of camouflage, because they were found in a desert environment, pretty sure. And of course they have, especially the male has a flashy crest, which looks beautiful. And here's the female with a smaller crest. And the one thing I love about the pterosaurs in this game is that they will actually not only land on the ground, well, she's going to escape, but they will actually walk on the ground. This baby's glitched. But here's some babies, and you can't be mad at these little guys. Look at those cute little faces. So innocent. They all look pretty the same, except for one of them. Oh yeah, this one. He's more darker. His pycnofibers are a little bit more darker, but they're so sweet. They're so cute. Now for the final pterosaur and the final creature of this little, well, it's not little, long video, is my favorite Asdarkid in the game, Thanatos Draken. Now in Evolution 2, this is pretty much what the male looked like, except he had black pycnofibers. He has more of a bluish gray color. And the female had more of a sun bleach color, but I gave her some grayish feathers. Their beak colors stayed the same. I loved the way that the male had a flashier beak and a red crest, while the female has a more duller color beak. So yeah. And here's the juveniles. And this one looks like he's just flying in place. Now when I first made these baby Asdarkids in the Badlands, I had only one, and for some reason, whenever the adults landed, the juvenile wouldn't land. And I think that's what's happening right here. Are you gonna land, or are you just gonna fly around your mother? They have a lot of stamina. They can stay airborne for a while, surprisingly. Oh, no, this one's landed. And as y'all can see, he's crawling around, and that's what I love about Evolution 3. That the dinosaurs can swim. Well, some of them can swim. I'm hoping if they come out with or if they release a Jurassic World Rebirth DLC, they give us a Ember skin for the T-Rex, that they give the T-Rexes the ability to swim, because Ember did swim. But anyway, I like how they gave us the ability to have swimming dinosaurs and pterosaurs that can crawl around. But anyway, that's going to be it for my first ever Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and if you did and want to see more Jurassic World videos on my channel, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to check out my Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos. And don't forget to check out all my Fortnite videos. And this Friday, me and my friends and my sister are going to be gathering up for the 0 hour live event. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell to become a Titan, and so y'all know when I upload. And join the Titan Kingdom. That's what I'm going to call it. The Kingdom of Titans. And y'all will be part of this kingdom by subscribing and turning on that notification bell. But anyway, subscribe to Evolve Godzilla. I am out, and hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.